Welcome back to 30 Secondish tutorials, and this one is for all my beginners out there. So let's grab our yarn and our hook and let's get started. Today's lesson is going to be creating a foundation chain. This is how I start 90% of my crochet works. So you're going to take the yarn, wrap it around your fingers, take your working yarn, pull it through and make a loop. That's called the slip knot. Next, we're going to take our hook, put it through the loop and pull our yarn tight around the hook. The next step is pretty easy, guys. All we're going to do is wrap the yarn around the hook once, then pull it through the loop. Wrap your yarn around the hook one time and then pull it through the loop, and that's all there is to it. That's how you create your foundation chain. All of my experienced crocheters, please leave any tips for any beginners in the comments and stay tuned for the next episode of 30 Secondish tutorials. I hope this was helpful.
Think I'm falling in love. She said, what you know about love? I tell you everything. I got what you need. Woke up in the store and get what you want.
Welcome back to another episode of 30 Secondish tutorials beginner edition. Today's lesson is going to be how to single crochet. So we're going to grab our yarn and our hook and let's get started. First, we're going to slip knot. Then we're going to make 11 chain stitches. When you get to your 11th, you're going to work into the second chain from the hook. Push your hook through the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, then pull through both loops. Push it into the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops. You're going to continue that until you get to the end of the row. When you get to the end, you're going to chain one, and then you're going to turn your work. Now we're going to be working into these top loops up here. We're going to be pushing our hook right under both loops. So push your needle under both loops, bring up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops, and that's it. Every time you get to the end of the row, make sure you chain one and turn your work, and that's it. Welcome back to another episode of 30 Secondish tutorials beginner edition, and today's lesson is going to be how to half double crochet. So let's grab our yarn and our hook and let's get started. So we're going to be working in the second chain from the hook. We're going to yarn over, push the hook into the second chain, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull that through all three loops. Yarn over, push into the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops. You're going to continue doing that until you get to the very last stitch. When you get to the end, you're going to chain one, and then you're going to continue working into the second stitch from the hook. And that's how you half double crochet. Let me know if you have any questions, and like and follow for more crochet content. Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of 30 Secondish tutorials beginner edition, and today's lesson is going to be how to double crochet. So let's grab our yarn and our hook and let's get started. So we're going to start by chaining our desired amount of stitches, and then we're going to be working into the third chain from the hook. So you're going to yarn over, push into that third chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through only two loops. You should have two loops left on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through the last two. So yarn over, push into the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and that's how you double crochet. Now every time you get to the end of the row, you're going to want to chain two and then turn your work and then continue working into the second stitch from the hook. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. Welcome back to another episode of 30 Secondish tutorials beginner edition, and today's lesson is going to be how to treble crochet. So let's grab our yarn and our hook and let's get started. So we're going to start off by chaining our desired amount of stitches, then working into the fourth chain from the hook. We're going to yarn over twice, push into the fourth chain, pull up a loop. You should have 4 loops on your hook now. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. And that's how you treble crochet. You're going to continue doing that until you get to the last stitch, and then you're going to chain 3, turn your work, and continue working into the second stitch from the hook. I hope this was helpful. Leave me any questions in the comments, and please like and follow for more crochet videos. Thank you so much. Welcome back to 30 Secondish tutorials, and today's lesson is going to be tying an invisible knot. So let's grab our yarn and our other yarn because we won't be needing a hook today. So let's say the brown yarn is yarn A and the pink yarn is yarn B. We take yarn A, we make a knot around yarn B. Then we take yarn B, we make a knot around yarn A. And you take those long ends and you pull them till the knot meets in the middle. And that's it. You clip your ends And then you have your invisible knot. Here's what it looks like, and it's really strong too.